hello and welcome to Let's Play Exile. My name is Rock Marvel, and this is a game for the Sega Genesis. It's a hidden gem. It's a lot of fun, it's a great game, and let's play it, so, well, let's begin. And we start off to an opening cutscene where it explains the nature of man and nature, and how we deal with nature and everything. Ugh. Too long, didn't read. This is going really fast. This is scrolling too fast. Eat your heart out, George Lucas. War. War never changes. Okay. Well, of course they've taken sides. Yeah. I kind of know how war works. Okay. But the superpower was destroyed, led by Sadler, the wandering desert warrior. Sounds like a great man. Not only brought peace, one man brought peace. He's like Rambo, but not crazy. This is a violent scene. Look at that. Look at that woman get slashed in the back. She had like a water backpack on. The guy's like really upset. This guy like who slashed her with his sword. A really violent scene. Sadler has once again stood up to defeat the Lucille military. Okay. He doesn't even know what he's doing. Alright, well, we'll see. Welcome to Dunes Village. And this is our love interest, Rumi! She's basically useless. She's there just to be there. She's a pretty face. Ah, someone noticed a suspicious man. Okay, well, let's check him out. So, what we have to do here is we have to talk to everybody in this town. So let's do that. Let's go up here. It doesn't really look like a hotel. It looks like a church or a mosque or something. It doesn't really look like a hotel. Alright. Ah, they've stationed themselves all around town. So, where are they? See them all around town. Alright, whatever. Let's talk to Fatty in a toga. Okay. Moo moo moo. Yeah. Let's go up here and talk to this house. It's a talking house. Okay. Okay, so they conspired. Sorry. Well, let's hope it turns out to be a mistake, because war sucks. Let's talk to this little kid here. Is this the village of assassins? Well, whatever. I don't think it is. This would be the worst village of assassins ever. You're too busy to go? You're just walking around. Oh, come on. Come on. No, get away, kid. You're just walking around in circles. Let's talk to this little kid right here. He wants to go on a trip with us. No, you can't. Because you're a liability. Yeah, you may be raised in the village of assassins, but you're still a liability. You're always going to be a liability because you're just a water-carrying little boy. You don't really make a good point. I wonder why some people want to fight when the world is in such a peaceful state. Okay, he makes a better point than I thought. I don't know, dude. So, let's go over here and talk to this guy. Tom Selleck! Look at his mustache. That's a completely Tom Selleck mustache. Well, thank you for caring about our health, Tom Selleck. He's completely a badass. He's probably the only thing keeping this town together. Everyone else is probably like, we're the village of assassins, but we really don't care. Bring weapons and medicines. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. He looks really weak. Okay. trusting and complicity. We can go to this house later, but let's go here and talk to this boy. And Sadler. What? Sadler was like standing in the middle of town. It wasn't hard for Rumi to find him at all. Yep, we're gonna do that, little guy. He locked himself at home all the time. Well, duh, because men don't go on errands. Okay. Well, he talks about that all the time because he's crazy. Oops. Yeah. So basically this guy explains what's going on, that he saw someone from the Dune cavalry come through, and that they must have discovered it. Lucial forces are all around town, even though we don't see them. So he thinks that they'll invade the town. He's worried about it. He's too horrified to sleep. Take a chill pill, dude. Okay. So we've talked to almost everybody in town once. So let's... this is the first thing that you're actually going to want to do before you go and try to leave. You want to unequip your weapon. Your shield's fine where you're at. You just want to unequip this weapon. And you want to sell your piece of crap weapon for 5 gold. Now you have 305 gold. Let's buy the better sword, the Exile sword, for 25 gold. Now, we could buy something that gives us a little more defense, but we have a decent amount of defense, and we're going to be going there. Now, on the bottom here, okay, let's leave. Now, on the bottom there, if you see the AP and AC, and it's kind of like a heartbeat, that is Sadler's stats. So we're going to want to put the Exile sword. Sadler. Okay. So this is the overworld map here, and let's go talk to those people that stick out like sore thumbs. Yeah, we're going to the desert. We're just going on a simple trip to the desert. Nothing crazy. Okay, so it's Kindy, and Kindy's sprite looks nothing like his portrait, which is kind of hilarious. And Kindy's basically useless anyway. Rumi kind of speaks for Sadler, because, you know, Sadler's such a badass. I've got the idea. Yeah, you just told us you were busy. So this is Fakil. Fakil isn't as useless as you'd think he'd be. So now we have our party. And before we move on, I'd like to do something funny. Actually, you know, I forgot to do one thing, which we need to go over here into the pharmacy. We need to buy stuff. We need to buy convulsants. We need to buy 2 of them. Very, very important. Very important to buy. I think they restore 30 health, or 30 HP, which we're gonna need. So, let's leave. And let's talk to Tom Selleck over here. More and more overcast. Almost overcast to a point where it won't be safe to leave because it's going to be too overcast, and it may rain even though it's a desert. But right now, it's safe to go out as Tom Selleck walks all over our heads because we are not worthy. Let's go to the desert. Ooh, the desert. The creepy, creepy desert. The hot desert, where things are dead all over the place. Yay, they're all dead. Oh, sorry, I keep doing that. Let's talk to this guy out here who's just walking around the desert for no reason at all. Ooh, walking towards the Oasis like the band? Oh man, I'm excited. Oh boy, it's Oasis the band, yeah! Oh, nope, there's no band. Let's just go in here. Let's see what happens when we walk right up to the Oasis. It's just a mirage, just as he thought it was. Then why didn't you avoid it if you thought it was a mirage? Whatever. Or, you know, Fakil used his magic or something like that. Alright, well, whatever. I'm just gonna let it be. And we get sucked into a hole with giant ants. Alright, so I'm gonna go and explain. This is the battle portion of the game. This is an action RPG, and it's a lot of fun. So, A opens up your menu, and these are your weapons. You use A to get out of the menu. Magic, we can't use that here. Alright, this is our status screen. I'm gonna explain the status really quick. So, we started off with, I believe, well, with 0, with 0 experience. And now we have 6 experience. We have 16 HP, and we have 0 magic. Our AP, which is our attack power, is 9, and our AC, which is like our defense, is 15. Now, initially when you get in here, your AP is actually 6 if you didn't upgrade your sword, which I highly suggest. We have 86 gold left. And I'll try my best to explain each enemy and what they do. So the ants here just walk to their death. Yep, just walk into their death. Ants give you 2 experience and 2 gold every time you kill them. And you can kill them in 1 hit. So this is actually a place to grind for your first level. And you're going to want to do that. Because of the fact that you can beat this level on level 1, but it's really tough because the next couple of rooms are just completely obnoxious and just full of just terrible enemies. A lot of people say to grind here and just kind of, leave everything to grind, or leave your turbo controller on or whatever and just grind here. Personally, I only like to grind here for the first level because there's actually a better place to grind. And good thing we grabbed those convulsants because of the fact that we're going to need them in the long run, honestly. They don't restore much HP, but they do restore some, which is something we're going to need. So I'll explain some of the moves that we can do. C jumps. B attacks, obviously, but you can do a downward slash like that, which is going to come in very handy. So you just press B and down as you jump, and Sadler does a badass slash attack. It's actually a pretty cool one. Sadler does look like a badass as he kills ants. The ants will die. Check out Sadler's badass sword slashing. And our level increased, so we can definitely move on. So we're gonna fall down this hole right here. Okay, so we're down this hole. Do not fall down that hole. Okay, and we're in our next part right here. This is the place that you want to grind. These dragonflies give you 3 gold and 3 experience for each one you kill. We do want to make it to level 4, which honestly won't take a long time. To tell the truth, it'll probably be the quickest grinding and the only grinding that you'll ever have to do in this game, because after that, this game just becomes a cakewalk. You're gonna want to grind here. So, yeah, I mean, you want to make the grinding fun. So, dun 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 dun. So yeah, this is actually the second game in a 3-game franchise called XZR in Japan. It was originally for a computer system. All right, our level increased, which is good. Now we're at level 3. One more level, and then we'll be able to move on. But yeah, XZR, this is the second one. This is the Sega Genesis version of said game. And they called it Exile just because the first game wasn't released in America. This game right here, later on and early on, if you haven't noticed, if you've been reading the text boxes and everything, this game was heavily censored in America because of the fact that it's based off of the Crusades. And Sadler is an Islamic desert warrior guy, and the Lucio forces are in fact the Crusaders who are trying to take everything over. And later on in the story, some things just won't make sense because of the poor translation, because they tried their best to really censor everything to a T. And it doesn't make it a bad game, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Doesn't make it a bad game, but the story just doesn't make sense. It's not going to make sense. That's probably part of the fun of this game, honestly, is the fact that this game doesn't really make sense. Whee! Oh, yep. Oh. Yeah, the dragonflies are probably going to be the most obnoxious enemy that we have early on. And I mean, I know this grinding doesn't really seem necessary, and I don't even know why I'm doing it on camera, but we just made it to level 4, so let's go to our status here. We could go up to level 5, but that would take a lot more time. Our HP is at 37 now, which is really good. Sadly enough, alright, I was worried that we weren't going to make it. And I'm just going to kill these few more. Let's get this. Ouch. Oh, crap. I didn't want to fall. No, that's not good. That's not good. Not good at all. Ow. Okay. Yeah, you do not want to fall because it's just a death trap, honestly, man. Ugh, my controller sucks. I'm gonna want to use a convulsant. Use! Alright, oh, ouch. That hurt. Ow. Let's go into this room over here. Is this where... Nope. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna probably want to use another one. Ow. Right here, we get our first treasure. Press up, and we find a heart poison. This is our first treasure in the game, and it's something that's pretty vital. Ouch. I'm just taking hits just because it's just easier to. I don't want to do that. Controller locked up. Let's jump. Leap of faith! And jump here. And we go into this room. It's dark and ominous and scary. Yeah, you're gonna want to do this. You're gonna want to... Yeah. That's basically why I showed you that attack, because that's how you kill the antlion. And we're gonna walk all over these bones. And we walk into this last room, where they still have enemies. Who's that guy? Die. Probably he was entrapped. What? That is a great sentence. Probably he was entrapped by the antlion, which we fought and nearly died from. Yep, it's a Dear Desert Warrior Saddler. Yep, it's a message for you, duh. Ah, what a stupid name. Okay, he's a commander. Not a very pleasant, not a very simple reason, but a serious reason. Okay. Whose hand? His hand? Like, Saddler's hand? Or... Okay, we're just gonna think of Saddler's. Okay, whatever. And we get to leave. Which is great. So we get to leave and get out of the antlion cave. And all of a sudden our magic bar is filled. Weird. Anyway. Well, duh, Rumi. I'm safe because I'm a desert warrior. Jeez. I like how Saddler doesn't care. Very Han Solo. Yeah, whatever, princess. Suspicious guy. I like how it's like suspicious guy. They couldn't have, you know, given him a cool name like Bob or Saboteur or something. Wait, he wasn't even a saboteur at all. Never mind. Okay. He was holding on to it for dear life because if the antlion read the message, it would be completely ruined. And of course, it's a surprise. It's a surprise to everyone. So, Fakil, are you getting at a point with us? Ooh, a bad omen, huh? You would rather go to the Shrine of Homus instead of stick around. Alright. Okay. Nah, Saddler doesn't think. What are you, crazy, Fakil? He doesn't think at all. He's impulsive. Well, I mean, that's what I've gathered from this character so far. Whatever. Okay. Something is wrong. It's a trap! Sorry, I had to. I had to. It was right there. Alright. Yeah, I really think that they would really do a cheap trick like that. I really think they would. I mean, come on, dude, you're Sadler. Everyone wants your head on their platter. Fight or surrender. Therefore, all the more, he had to doubly prove his point. Odd knows whereabouts so he can kill him, and Rumi blindly just goes along with whatever he says and treat his injuries even though we're healed to full health. So, that's it. This is the first part, so let's see what this guy has to say. Ah, there's a trap set up by the antlion. Well, that's crazy. So let's, before we go into El Inn, which is where the Homa Shrine should be, let's go back to Dune Village. See what they got going on there. A little bit of dialogue has changed, so it's always fun to read after you're done with this level here. Let's see what this guy has to say. Well, duh. I takes so long for you to prove. Well, then again, you are Magnum PI. No. Let's talk to him. Yep. Without your help at all, little guy. Duh. So, let's go over to the paranoid guy and give that guy a peace of mind. You know, just kind of... He seemed really uneasy. So let's go over here and talk to him. In the underground. So, dude, you survived the Antlion Cave? Oh! Is this supposed to be Sadler speaking? Where's his portrait? Whatever. Okay, so that must be the guy, the talking house. Okay. Now that his fear has ended. Shut up. Those are the only people who really say anything important. So, let's go to our tonics. Okay, we have a heart poisons here. Now, we do have money again. And let's go up to our stats before we move on. Okay, we have 767... 676 gold, I'm sorry. And let us buy stuff here. Buy, 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 buy. Buy until we have no more. Who's said that? I don't have enough money with me to buy it. Okay, so let us save our game here. And we're going to save at the top one. Okay, guys, when we return, we are going to go to El Inn, the new place on the map that has opened up for us. My name is Rock Marvel, and thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.